Okay.
What is up, y'all? I am Shaykwaza here today for round one of playoffs in PCBL. Now, I finally caught up on all these games, and I also did say, like, many a time that this was going to be a live com game. However, this game happened on a day that wasn't the best for me. This game happened on 420, so I wasn't actually in like the best mindset to do a live com. I couldn't be bothered, and honestly, it felt like the right thing to do. So I was honestly I was a little gone. So I was like, you know what, this will be fun. This will be like if I can win a game feeling like this, then anything is possible. You know. So we went that mindset, right? So we go against TheOne from down under. He's a pretty cool dude. He's been in the league with us for a while. I think I followed him on Twitter for like a super long time. But yeah, he's got a scary fucking team, man. He's a very good player, obviously, if he made playoffs. And he's got a Magirna, he's got a Mega Pinsir, he's got a Victini, he's got a Necrozma. Man, he's got fucking honey bunches of things. This man has things, this man has stuff, this man almost even has places, you know? Shoutouts to JB Westside. Now, he also, one thing that this man does not have is a reliable answer to Lanoon. So basically, I get up webs, and Lanoon kind of just wins the game if I get chip on everything, and I get rid of all the resist berries. Now, we just got regular old adamant Lanoon. We got Wakanberry, Araquanid, meant to deal with stuff like Rotom, meant to take fusion bolts from Victini, stuff like that. Hell, even Thunderbolt from Goo, if that's a thing that happens. We got a max attacks, Stealth Rocks, 3 attacks, Mega Mawile. We have Groundium Z Earthquake. Um, every time I end up in a matchup versus Necrozma, I just like I hate hitting it super effectively. Sorry, excuse me. Because there's been so many times where I've been scared to click a button because of fucking weakness policy, rock polish. That set is so scary, and it never dies to a super effective move. Fucking Prismama over there is just really good. So I always end up wishing that I had just a super strong move to hit it with that wasn't super effective. Mamoswine is strong as fuck. Earthquake is strong as fuck. Z Earthquake from Mamoswine is in fact strong as fuck, and that Ice Shard picks off almost every variant of Necrozma. And Mamoswine isn't frail, you know, so it lives pretty much any hit. Like Victini, Mega Pinsir, those things are scary. So we got Fizdef Kofag, although the set I originally had, I think, was a little bit better, and then I did a mock, and it fucked me over, so I changed it at the last minute, and I really wish I hadn't done that, but oh well. And then we got a Thundurus here, which was kind of the same scenario. I had a different set, and then I changed it to this, and then I immediately regretted my decision when I got in the battle. I gotta stop doing that, honestly. But we're gonna jump into the battle. Nothing on his team, really, except for the Mega Pinsir. And who leads Mega Pinsir? You know, like, who fucking leads the Mon that's weak to rocks before rocks get up? You know, nobody does that. That's a good play. I don't know why I fucking led Araquanid, but you know, like we talked about, today wasn't the day for me to make any sense. So turn one, we need to talk about. We're single dads from the Midwest, we can talk about it, right? He Willows my Araquanid, which usually Willowing, you know, a physical attacker would be a great play, but Araquanid has Water Bubble, blah 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 blah. We've been in Gen 7 for a while now. I think I was pretty sure just about everybody knew what that did, but he didn't, which, you know, that shit happens. I forget about shit all the time. I still occasionally try to talk someone in misty terrain, so like, that shit happens. I'm not talking shit, I'm just saying I was really surprised that happened, you know, especially in like a playoff game. So I was like, you know what, that man just tried to Will-O-Wisp my Araquanid. Like, I was so thrown off that I was like, maybe he doesn't have resist berries for Lanoon. Like, really, one of the only thing he could have for Lanoon would be like a Scarf Ghost type, which he did have Decidueye, so I was looking out for that. Or he could have like Shuka Magirna, actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because that's a good set, and I don't want anyone else to use that against me. So we're gonna save that for don't worry about that. But yeah, Shuka Berry Magirna. I'm pretty sure even Fizdef Necrozma dies to just plus 6 extreme speed, but Shuka Magirna, and then Scarf Decidueye were stuff I was looking at. But since he Will-O-Wisped, you know, right there, I was kind of like, you know what? Maybe he's just like not really super prepped, you know? I was like, you know, maybe that's just what's gonna happen. Fuck it. So that happens, and I get the Toxic off on Rotom. Getting the Toxic off on Rotom was huge for me because I need damage, as much damage as possible on that, Magirna, and Goodra, so that the rest of my team can just put in work, basically. Like, all those things are things that I can't really one-shot with anything on my team except for +6 Lanoon, so I really needed damage, especially residual damage on this and Necrozma as well. So it takes a Toxic, great turn. I'm Wakan, I'm still good to stay in here, and we take 22 damage from that. That's what's up. That boy's defensive as hell. I'm gonna get my webs up, just a good all-around play, I think. We live the Thunderbolt because it's an Araquanid, we got like 140 Spadef, and we get the Toxic on the Goodra. So as long as he's not like a Restalk variant, those things are Toxic for good if there's no heal bell or anything like that. So things are looking fantastic so far. We are down a Mon, but oh well. I decide, fuck it. There's a small, not even a small, honestly in my head, there was pretty much a 50-50 shot in my head that I just won this game right now, because Extreme Speed fucking kills everything, and with the webs up, even if he was like Scarf Magirna or something crazy, I outsped him, and I can kill him with Stopping Tantrum. So the only thing that could possibly stop this right now is going to be Shook Magirna. After that turn 1, and considering the day that I played this game, I was like, fuck it, let's do it, you know? So turn 5 is always going to be too early to slap the belly. But we slapped fucking belly. Fuck it, man. Dick on the table. He has superpower, which is cool. It's good tech for fucking Lanoon here, so you're not set up fodder at -2. And Extreme Speed takes him out. Now, Gooey doesn't matter because Extreme Speed. And he goes into Magirna, and here, like, I was like, fuck. You know? Like, I only have one button to click, you know? There's only one button to click. Like, I gotta go for Tantrum here. I gotta throw a fit and hope for the best, you know? But, like, at this point, since he went right, there was fucking no delay from Goodra to Magirna, too. There was, like, I started to think about thinking, and then Magirna was on the field. I didn't even make it through an entire thought yet. I was in the process of debating whether or not I should think, and then Magirna hits the field, you know? I was like, fuck, alright, he's probably shook up, but at this point, it's too late. I'm +6, and worst case scenario, I get a huge chunk of damage off on Magirna, which, like I said, is one of those mons that is not easily broken by my team, especially because my thing that I get hit with the hardest is completely walled by Rotom, which granted is Toxic, but ain't nobody trying to waste their Z move when there's a fucking Rotom right there, right? So, looking for the Tantrum, he's Shuka, he's a good player, god damn it, I fucked up, I shouldn't have done that yet, fucking Lanoon did so good this game, and I just kind of threw it all away, so things are looking great, right? We're down 4-5, but since he's under the webs, Mawile outspeeds, and Play Rough takes him out. Now I can just go for Play Rough again. If he did want to go for Willow, I had other win cons, but Rotom just straight up drops to the Play Rough, meaning I didn't need to get Toxic damage on those things anyways, fuck it. But Play Rough does a shitload to Necrozma, man. And expecting him to want to go for Moonlight on my Sucker Punch, I just go hard into Thundy, and go for... I didn't die to any hit if he wasn't Z, so Thunderbolt takes him out. Now I'm going to switch into Kofag here and see if he's Scarf or Banded. We see that he is in fact Scarf by that damage, but with the Stealth Rocks, even motherfucking bold 252 Kofag does not stand a chance against the raw grass-fed fucking non-GMO power of this Victini right here. So we're gonna drop to this fucking 2V creates here, and things were not fine. So there goes my counter to his last 2 Mons. It sucks when your counter to a Mon dies to that Mon. You know, like, you ever bring a Mon for a Mon, and then the Mon that you brought the Mon for dies to that Mon? I know I could have just been more specific with my wording there, but that's not what this is about. So, yeah. That died. But now we can go into Mammoth Swine. Basically, man, y'all don't even understand. I really wanted to click Icicle Crash here. But Icicle Crash only does about 60% or so to Pinsir, and depending on his investment, Groundium Z does 50 to 60 to Pinsir, so I was like, okay, I might as well just click the Z. I feel like I probably have the Z for situations just like this. Obviously, fucking Mud Slap is going to kill Victini at this point because he's -2 Spadef and everything, but I didn't want to miss because that could potentially lose me the game. I need damage off on this. I need to put it in range so that when it Mega Evolves, it dies to Ice Shard. So, he's going to go hard into Pinsir. I'm just going to throw off the old Groundium Z, Tectonic Rage, do 59%, and that looks to be in range of Ice Shard. That's 41%. The calc said this was in range. I don't know his defensive investment, but he probably needs to outpace my my base 100s. Well, see, I don't know. My base 100 is a Lanoon, which is known for not having to run a lot of speed, so he might not have. I don't know. But, yeah, Ice Shard fucking lives on one. You know, just... So, I don't want to die, and I know Thundurus can take 2 quick attacks with ease, so we're gonna take that quick attack. I can kill him with Thunderbolt. Quick attack, yeet, Thunderbolt, good. So basically here, I don't know what his 4 moves are. We've seen V create. I was pretty sure he's gonna have like U-turn, something like. See, I don't. He can have so many different moves. You know, Bolt Strike, fucking Final Gambit was a thing I faced that, or not a thing I faced, but a thing that I was worried about. And then Bolt Strike is always an option. Stuff like Brick Break is always there for that fighting coverage, you know. And Victini just gets a shitload of coverage, and yeah, that shit's scary. So, oh, and we never confirmed that he's Scarf either. Like, he clicked the same move twice, but that could just be a bluff, you know, so we don't know 100% no. So, I'm in here with young Kinto-un, and there's not much I can do. So, I'm just gonna sack, and he goes for the Zen Headbutt. So, at this point in the game, you can see Rare Mono lives rocks because it's at 13%, meaning he couldn't go for Zen Headbutt. I mean, he couldn't go for Bolt Strike because my Mawile is in range of Bolt Strike. This is in range of Bolt Strike, but this lives rocks. It's at 13%. So he has to go for the Zen Headbutt, which Mawile resists, right? Not to mention, this is playoffs, so this is super, like, this is a nerve wrenching? No, nerves don't wrench. Guts wrench, right? So, like, nerve, what word am I looking for? Question of the day. What word am I looking for? Help a motherfucker out. What are you guys doing? You know? He's sitting there. Fucking help me out. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so he goes for the Zen Headbutt, which gives me a chance. Because Mawa's Sucker Punch actually doesn't kill. So if I can go get a little bit of chip off with Ice Shard, I should win this game. So, Mamoswine comes in. Turns out it was at 12%, not 13%, because it dies to fucking rocks. So now I can lose this game. If he gets a flint, like, I'm so scared because, like, I have to go for Sucker Punch, right? That's my only play, but that doesn't kill. So if he just goes for Zen Headbutt and maybe he's like adamant or something and it kills me, or maybe he gets a crit, I just lose this game. So I have to go for Sucker Punch, and he fucking lives. He goes for the Zen Headbutt. He does 18%. We live on 10%. He's Choice Scarf. Confirmed now. He goes for the other attack. We Sucker Punch. We win! Yay! Yeah, and then after looking more closely at the Mamoswine, it was at 12.4, not 13%. So that was a thing that was weird. And great game to TheOne over there. Man, that was fucking edge of my seat. That was a real nail biter, you know? He even said, after the game, we were laughing about the fact that we both thought Mamoswine was at 13%, and that's why he couldn't go for the Bolt Strike. So, fucking, you know, that's a thing. Like, I don't know. I don't think I played poorly. I think I made a couple plays that were stupid, but, you know, shit happens. But, long story short, I think a couple of decks were put on a couple of tables, and I think a good time was had by all parties involved. You know, it was a hype game, it was fun, and also he is Australian, so our time zones were super fucked, which, that's why I couldn't really, like, reschedule, because that was the one day I think we were both able to link up at that specific time. Is going to be fucking 420, so my bad, but we end up winning the game on a 10% Mega Mawile. Good God, shout outs to Mega Mawile, aka Dank Nap Time. TheOne, great game, fucking good shit, my guy. And yeah, we move on to semis, so be sure to check that out. I'm definitely, unless there's a different weed holiday that I don't know about that's on the day I'm scheduled to play that game, I will be live coming that game, and it's going to be fun on a bun. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I will talk to you guys later. I'm running out of vines, so fucking I need ideas for that too. Second question of the day, give me more vine ideas. Alright, bye forever.